Love, attraction, and relationships have always been part of the human experience. But in today's fast-paced world, understanding whether someone likes you can be even more complex, especially when they're trying to hide their feelings. Have you ever had that feeling when someone's behavior seems ambiguous? You're left wondering, is she into me or am I imagining things? While modern advice may encourage you to dive into body language analysis and mind games, Stoic philosophy teaches us something far deeper. It teaches us to observe human nature with calm, clarity, and patience. As the famous Stoic Epictetus once said, "We cannot control the impressions others form about us, and the effort to do so only debases our character." So, how can you understand the subtle signs that a woman likes you but is trying not to show it without getting wrapped up in emotional confusion? In this video for Stoic Mindset, we'll explore how to spot those signals using timeless Stoic principles. By the end of this, you'll have a clear understanding of the 12 subtle signs of attraction and how Stoicism can help you remain grounded through it all. When someone tries to hide their emotions, especially when it comes to romantic attraction, they often give away more than they intend. The Stoics were masters at observing human behavior without judgment, learning to read subtle cues in people's actions while staying emotionally detached from the outcome. By practicing patience, observation, and self-control, you can develop the wisdom to understand what lies beneath the surface of someone's behavior. In today's episode, we'll explore how Stoicism can help you recognize when a woman likes you but is trying not to show it. Instead of focusing on manipulation or overanalyzing her actions, Stoic philosophy encourages us to observe without attachment and embrace the natural flow of human behavior. Here are 12 signs to look for based on the calm and rational approach of the Stoics. 1. She maintains eye contact longer than usual. The eyes are a powerful tool for communication, and eye contact is one of the clearest signs that someone is interested in you. Even when trying to hide her attraction, a woman may hold eye contact just a little longer than necessary. Stoicism teaches us to observe with detachment. When you notice extended eye contact, don't jump to conclusions. Instead, observe calmly. This could indicate attraction, but the Stoics would remind you not to let emotions cloud your judgment. Simply note this behavior as part of the broader picture. 2. Her body language points toward you. Even when someone is trying to suppress their feelings, body language often betrays them. If her feet, torso, or even shoulders tend to naturally face you in a group setting, it's a sign she's subconsciously drawn to you. The Stoics emphasized paying attention to actions rather than words. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." In this case, her body's positioning reflects her inner thoughts. However, remember not to make assumptions too quickly. Continue observing patiently and without bias. 3. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. Laughter is a strong signal of attraction, especially when it's genuine. If a woman laughs at your jokes, even the ones that aren't particularly funny, it's a sign she enjoys your company. Instead of seeking validation from her laughter, maintain your emotional independence. The Stoics would advise you to appreciate the moment without attaching your self-worth to external reactions. Her laughter may be a sign of interest, but it's important to remain grounded. 4. She initiates conversations or tries to be around you. When someone likes you, they often look for excuses to talk to you or be in your presence. Even if she's trying to hide her feelings, she may find subtle ways to start conversations or place herself in situations where you're both together. Epictetus reminds us that we cannot control others' actions, but we can control our responses. If she initiates interactions, observe it as a potential sign of interest, but don't let it dictate your emotions. Stay balanced and focus on maintaining your composure. 5. She teases you. Playfully. Playful. Teasing is often a sign of attraction, as it's a way to build rapport while maintaining a bit of emotional distance. If she's comfortable enough to tease you, she may be testing the waters of attraction. While playful teasing can be a positive sign, don't let your ego get carried away. Stoicism encourages self-control and emotional temperance. Appreciate the playful interaction, but stay centered, recognizing that it's just one piece of the larger puzzle. 6. She mirrors your actions. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior that happens when someone is trying to build rapport. If you notice that she adopts similar gestures, speech patterns, or body language, it could be a sign that she feels a connection with you. When you notice mirroring, remain grounded in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Focus on being your best self and let the signs of attraction unfold naturally without obsessing over every little detail." 7. She becomes nervous around you. Sometimes nervousness is a clear sign of attraction, especially when someone is trying to suppress their feelings. If she fidgets, avoids direct eye contact, or seems a little uneasy when you're around, she might be trying to hide her true emotions. Recognize her nervousness without judgment. Instead of feeling flattered or confused, the Stoic way is to observe with empathy. Understand that she may be dealing with her own internal struggle and approach the situation with patience and calmness. 8. She compliments you. Subtly, compliments are often a direct sign of interest, but when someone is trying to hide their feelings, they might come in more subtle forms. If she compliments your work ethic, intelligence, or other qualities in a more reserved manner, it's a sign she admires you, but may be trying to keep things low-key. Rather than seeking out compliments or validation, the Stoics advise focusing on your inner virtues. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Appreciate the compliment, but remain centered in your own self-worth. 9. She finds reasons to touch you. Casually. Even when trying to hide attraction, a woman may subconsciously touch your arm, shoulder, or back in a casual setting. These touches are often brief and seemingly innocent, but they can indicate a deeper connection. The Stoics teach us to remain grounded in the present moment. Don't read too much into casual touches, but observe them as part of a broader set of behaviors. Focus on maintaining your own emotional equilibrium rather than seeking external signs of validation. 10. She asks about your personal life. When someone is interested in you, they naturally become curious about your life outside of the present interaction. If she asks questions about your family, hobbies, or past experiences, it's likely she's trying to learn more about you while keeping her interest under wraps. Epictetus taught that true wisdom comes from understanding others without becoming attached. Listen to her questions and answer them honestly, but don't overanalyze her motives. Let your calm and composed nature guide the interaction. 11. She engages with your social media. In today's digital age, social media can provide clues about someone's interest in you. If she frequently likes your posts, comments on your pictures, or watches your stories, it may be a sign she's subtly showing her interest without being too direct. Don't let social media engagement dictate your emotional state. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we can control, and we cannot control how others interact with us online. Appreciate the engagement, but stay centered in your real-life actions and virtues. 12. She mentions you to mutual friends. If she brings you up in conversations with mutual friends, even casually, it's often a sign that you're on her mind. She may not express her interest directly to you, but if your name comes up in her conversations, it's a subtle way of showing she's thinking about you. The Stoics would remind you to focus on your own path, regardless of what others say or think about you. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let her words to others be, but don't let them define your sense of self." Understanding attraction through the lens of Stoicism is about developing a calm, observant approach to human behavior. Instead of getting caught up in emotional highs or lows, the Stoics teach us to observe with clarity and patience. By recognizing these 12 subtle signs that a woman likes you but is trying not to show it, you can navigate relationships with wisdom and self-control. Remember, Stoicism is not about manipulation or overthinking. It's about being present, understanding others, and remaining true to your values.